Hello and welcome to Becky's Crafts and Goodies. Now, I have promised you that I'll show you my new craft room. I just wanted to show you the outside to start with. We've got two summer houses at the bottom of the garden. One is my husband's home bar. So he's got that all set up as a little bar, and this is the bottom of our garden, and this larger summer house is actually my craft room. And I'll just quickly show you the view that we have. We're very, very lucky to have a really, really nice view that backs onto open fields. So not much goes on back there, which is quite nice. And here is my summer house. So this is the larger one. And let's just go inside now. It's not finished, but I wanted to just show you anyway, because I promised obviously I'd show you in here. So there's lots of bits in the corner there that I'm still working on, so please excuse there are messy sort of parts in here, so please excuse that. But then craft rooms are always work in progress, aren't they? So this is the kind of the overview. This is where I sit in the middle. It's quite handy being in the middle because you've got all the bits and pieces round you, so you can just grab stuff quite easily. And I also work quite a lot from this large bench here. It's quite a good height, and I've got a little red chair there that if I need to sit down, then I can sit on that. So we'll go round it and we'll show you in. We've got full electric down here as well, so there are 4 double sockets as well, and obviously lighting. So let's go round and I'll show you what we've got. So here we've got a TV, which I've started watching Christmas films down here just to get in the mood for all my Christmas crafting. So I've got a sort of a selection down here, and the kids come down with me as well. My husband put these shelves up for me, and we got those from B&Q. They're like the floating white shelves. As I was working at this desk here, I sort of wanted something so I could, you know, grab things easily. At the bottom I wanted to put like my paintbrushes and things and stack things along the back, and then I thought the shelf would be quite handy just to have things close by that I use sort of quite often anyway. So I won't go in and show you everything, but I'll just show you like an overview. So at the top here we've got some bits that I use. I've got the ribbon. I wanted to put that out even though I don't use it that much. I thought they looked quite good up there. And then this section is where bits I'm working on, and this here is stuff that I've just completed, that I've put there. And then I've got my flowers on the top there, and I've mainly got wild orchid craft flowers, but there are some other ones in there as you can see as well. Got my lamp at the end, and then just some like a little floral wreath. As we move down, this is a bit of a hickledy-pickledy corner. I've got lots of boxes down there for when I make things up and package them up. There's a project down the bottom that I'm actually working on for my youngest daughter, which is for December the 1st, so I need to sort of get on that with that. I've got some bubble wrap that's in a roll, and then sort of pieces ripped ready to go. This is one of the main desks that I work at, and you've got my paintbrushes at the back there, so I've been making all the Christmas Eve boxes on there as well. And then just some bits here for my Sizzix machine, and some sort of dies and embossing folders and things. Got some washi in there, a few more dies, just loose dies that have not got packets. And there's just my little DVD player, so I can put some DVDs on. Now under here, it's not greatly organised. Sometimes it's hard to make craft stuff look quite neat, isn't it? So we've got some tubs in there. We've got some Decopatch kind of paper, some organza bags, heat guns, glue guns, Santoro gorgeous stuff. We just sort of look along. We've got some more ribbons, some bows under there. You've got some cello wrap, little cello boxes. In these tubs here, I've got my candle making equipment. So there's lots and lots of wax in there. They're chock-a-block with fragrances and wax and things like that. So that's under there. If we move round on the outside, this section here are completed projects. So if I've made something that's for sale or someone's ordered, I'm going to put them on this section here. So there are all my Christmas Eve boxes. I've got 3 that have been ordered, which I'll literally put all the stuff inside and wrap them in a bit of cello wrap. Here's some of the things that are completed as well in there, and then we've got some bits and pieces on the top that that I've done as well. Don't know if you can sort of see through there. Let's move those out of the way without knocking everything down. So I've done sort of various bits there, but I wanted to kind of display them so they looked nice as well, and not just hickledy-pickledy in. So if we move down, we've got a lot of this was in the previous craft room tour, so I'm not going to go too in depth, but I just wanted to show you how I've got it. And it isn't how it will stay, it's just how it is at the moment. In here we've got sort of lots of paper, little bags, sparkly card, like the smaller paper packs. We've got some fabric. Moving on, there's some little bags for when I do craft fairs. I've got cello bags in these as well. Then we've got my Sizzix machine. These are some projects that the kids are working on. So I'll just sort of leave them there. And then if I just pull this chair out, we've got some drawers there. Now these came from IKEA, and we are actually going IKEA on Wednesday as I need a few more supplies. So these have got a lot of the elf stuff in there at the moment, and a lot of my like deco type stuff there in these. So they're all full of things to do really, which I'll be plodding on with during, over time. Then I've got these drawers, which in here I use these things quite often. So obviously being quite close to my seat, it's quite good. And then in this one we've got like stamps. As it goes down, it's just stamps and bits. And I use my scorer and the paper trimmer very often too, so I keep those quite close. And then what I've done is I've put this big cupboard behind me, because this holds so much stuff. And at the top there's the beads, sort of clips and jewellery making type stuff. And then I've got some of my paper pads here. This is quite a nice sheet. I haven't shown you this, and I'm going to be using that on a project. So I just thought that was really nice. I just bought one random sheet because I liked it. And then we've got all the larger paper pads there, and then a few knick-knacky bits that I use but just needed them quite close. There's some sparkly card and some offcuts of card there as well. Here's some little smaller paper pads, and just a little tray when I was doing my little pocket letters and things like that, with the little Polly Pocket bits in there. Got my ATG gun, and that's all white card. Then moving down, we've got the paint, we've got some A4 paper and things in these drawers. Just again, some supplies. I've got Christmas cards here that I've picked up, little pug ones. What's that one? A little like husky, and this one is just a little set of puggy Christmas cards. So I've just kept them down here. I can write those while I'm down here. Then we've got all my glues, loads of different types of glues in there, and then glitter. That's a little bit of paperwork, and my planner boxes with some stickers in. There's some paint. And then down the bottom there's a few bits that my daughter's got, some tissue paper and a few little sticking and gluing bits. And then I've just put some little tubs down there with a few tags and bows that I've made with the sellotape and bits. Right, so now we'll just move on to the next section. Now this isn't how it will always be. This is all the elf stuff that I'm actually preparing for craft fairs and selling for Christmas. So at the moment this is all here just in this corner, but it won't stay like that. These are the various things that some I've bought in, some I've made. These will be going into the elf boxes, so that they're just, you've seen these before in a video anyway. So, and then there's some of my books and things at the bottom, and then there's some more things that are for the elf boxes. These are some nice little Christmas chocolates that we wrapped up, all ready to go. This area here is the seating area. So the good part of having the craft room down here is that the kids and family can come down here and sit with me. And this bed actually folds, this sofa actually folds out into a double bed as well. So if we ever had visitors, all I need to do is just move this table, and the bed does actually fold down. And in the bottom box down there, that's actually got quilts and pillows in there, so someone could actually stay down here if they wanted to. There's obviously curtains as well, and a little heater in here, although it does hold the heat really, really well. So we've got another heater there, which is quite nice. Let me just flick that on actually and show you, because it gives a nice little glow. And you can imagine when you're working in here, it's just really cozy. And you know, when it's dark, switch the lights off, put your little Christmas film on, and it's fab really. So as I say, this is my desk that I work at. Sometimes I film videos from here, sometimes from there. So it just depends what I'm doing really, and you know, where I am. So yeah, that's just a quick look round my new little craft area. I really love it down here. It's really peaceful. It's like you can shut yourself away and just literally get on with what you want to do in your own little world. So it is, you know, it is a great little space, and I'm very, very grateful and thankful for it. And I also want to say thank you so much to all of my subscribers. I've hit over 700 now, which is absolutely fantastic, and I will be doing a giveaway at 1,000. So I just want to say thank you so much to every single one of you. I really appreciate you subscribing. I appreciate your comments and your support as well. I love reading the comments, and I've got some really, really supportive subscribers, so thank you so much for that. So I hope you've enjoyed watching this little craft room tour. This is my new space, and I really wanted to share it with you. So thanks again, and I'll see you again soon, guys. Bye.